What's up, everybody? Welcome back to All the Hype. And for this video, I'm going to give my review on the Netflix film Malcolm and Marie, starring Zendaya and John David Washington. Stay tuned.
Mystery. The unknown. It's what supports the tension of a relationship.
You're angry.
No. The what if factor.
Marie.
Malcolm and Marie is directed by Sam Levinson. It tells a story about a filmmaker and his girlfriend coming back home from premiering his film in front of critics, and all hell breaks loose as arguments start. From the trailer, you don't really get a sense of what the argument is about. I won't spoil it here, but pretty much he didn't thank her and she's pissed about it. Right off the bat, before I give my thoughts and opinions on the actual film, I want to give my props out to Zendaya and Denzel Washington. And it has to be said that this man has incredible talent. Yeah, you would think because his father is Denzel, but if you look him up, he just started acting a few years ago. The guy is 36. He didn't start as young as his father did. And for him to have this great presence on film, it just attests to that. That's just in his blood. That's in his genes. You can't teach that. He did a phenomenal job as Malcolm, portraying this inspiring filmmaker with all these built up wants and desires and his ideas that he wants put in his film. And I was very convinced from his role. Moving over to Zendaya, mark my words, 20 years from now, we're going to be looking at this film as the start of something incredible as far as her career and how this will be the pivotal changing moment for how she is looked at and respected as an actress. I'm really into the role she's been taking. She's been getting away from that Disney spotlight for a while now and taking roles like Euphoria and this. It just shows that she's not playing around no more. She about this life. She really finna go in and take these roles, and y'all not finna look at her as Zay from Disney World no more. No, seriously, she blew my mind in this film. This was directed and written by the same creator of Euphoria. And this was filmed in the midst of the pandemic, one location, safety precautions were taken. And when a film like this, with this type of setting, the film is in the home. It takes place entirely in the home. Sometimes it can be stagnant. Sometimes you can, run out of options to do in one setting. It's only so much you can do, especially since they're arguing back and forth for literally an hour. You can easily see that, okay, this might be boring. And I will say that there was moments in the film I was like, okay, this is going on for too long. For people that's been in a relationship or have a partner like that, it's at some point in the argument, somebody taps out. None of that is happening here. They are going at it, balls to the wall, no holds back. It's crazy. Even though this film takes place in the house and only in the house, it does a good job as peeling back layers. As the film progresses, you see that it's deeper things that they're arguing about. It's a deeper meaning. It's deeper things that's happened between them. Like in all arguments that rear its head when you're at odds with someone. It's funny. It's scary. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. Watching this is going to be a lot of times you laugh, and it's a lot of times you're going to watch this and be like, why did he or she say that shit to him? She probably shouldn't say that. But that's something I liked about the film. It was very authentic. And, someone that has been in relationships, you see that sometimes you have arguments like this, it can get crazy. You can't talk about this movie without speaking about some of the controversies that it faced. To me, which is one of them is nonsense. I've seen a lot of people have an issue with the age gap. Are they grown? Yes. Is this legal? Yes. I don't care about no age gap. Shut up. That's stupid. She ain't 16. He ain't 49. This is a legal, functioning relationship. Stop being weird. Secondly, another controversy that I can kind of understand is it toxic to watch these two black people argue like this? And is this painting a more toxic environment for the black community? For me, no. This is real. This happens. And I'm not gonna lie, if this is the type of argument that I could have with a significant other, not the way it was said, but they were using some real in-depth, intelligent, complex words. It might not be complex to y'all, But I was listening to them argue and they was using words. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I had to like get my phone and look it up. It was the most intelligent way you could be insulted. And if I'm gonna be insulted, at least insult me with some big words, which is kind of like you calling me stupid. So matter of fact, just don't insult me at all. One flaw of the film is it was kind of hard for me to tell if this is improv or this is just the director's or the writer's words. Obviously, it's his words. He wrote it, but it was time in this film I felt that as Zendaya and John David Washington was improving, the arguments felt really real. It didn't feel like, and I hate to say this, but it didn't feel like these arguments was written by a white male. It was some real black arguments, some real black tension. And then it was times I can clearly tell that, you know, it was stuck to the script. I don't have any prior knowledge of this. I don't know exactly what happened in the writing process or the filming process. But the times where it felt authentic, I really like. At times when it felt like it was reading from the script, it took me out of it a little bit. As you probably can tell from my thoughts on this, I like the movie. I really enjoyed it. It was beautifully directed. The black and white aesthetics, I think, was the right decision. When I seen the trailer, I didn't really understand why it had to be black and white, but it worked for the film. At the end of it, I was satisfied. I liked it a lot. So if you haven't watched it already, I highly recommend going to see Malcolm and Marie on Netflix. Not going to see it. Go on Netflix and see it. That's it. That's my thoughts. Thank you so much. If you like what we're doing here, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the little bell notifications to be notified every time I post a video. And until next time, this is All the Hype.